Australia is a beautiful and prosperous country, but it's also home to some of the deadliest animals on Earth. Among these potentially life-threatening animals, the deadliest 20 are surely enough to make you reconsider visiting Australia altogether. We hope you enjoyed these videos. Subscribe to our channel and make sure to click the notification bell so you can see when we post more content. Number 20. Yellow-bellied sea snake, PELAMIS PLATURUS. Bitten by something in the sea with no obvious side effects. Seek medical help quickly, since the yellow-bellied sea snake's highly potent and slow-acting venom seems harmless before turning into an organ-failing, muscle-destroying agent of paralysis that's been known to kill. Number 19. Man-o'-war, PHYSALIA PHYSALIS. Otherwise known as the floating terror or the man-of-war's names say it all. Its tentacles brand painful whip-like stings on up to 10,000 swimmers each year. And although it rarely kills, its venom replicates allergic reactions and can have detrimental effect on the heart and lungs of the victims. Number 18. Lionfish, PTEROIS VOLITANS. If you're foolhardy enough to touch a beautiful lionfish, its spine-covered fins will put you in a world of pain. You'll probably survive the vomiting, convulsions, diarrhea, and breathing difficulties. But if you're very young, elderly, or have certain allergies, your chances dramatically decrease. Number 17. Great white shark, CARCHARODON carcharias. With up to 6 rows of teeth and a mouth like the gateway to hell, the great white shark is made all more infamous by the movie Jaws. But the real-life version almost lives up to its fictional portrayal. It's the shark species responsible for attacking the most humans to date, with 272 recorded encounters by 2012. Number 16. Tiger snake, NOTECHIS SCUTAUS. You know a snake is going to be a badass when it's named after a ferocious giant cat. Characterized by these stripe patterns on its body, the tiger snake's neurotoxin causes numbness, sweating, paralysis, and if untreated, the venom has a 40 to 60% chance of killing you. Number 15. Tiger shark, GALEOCERDO CUVIER. Move aside Jaws, there's a new game in town. Tiger sharks are not picky eaters and will take a bite out of anything, including humans. Although it's reckoned they've killed fewer humans than the great white, they've also attacked fewer, so actually they have a higher kill rate. Number 14. Red-bellied snake, PSEUDECHIS PORPHYIAS. Australian snakes can do some nasty things, and the red-bellied snake is no exception. No deaths have been recorded from its venomous bite, but that's little consolation when you're suffering from vomiting and diarrhea while urinating whole new colors thanks to your muscles being ravaged. Now, there's an image. Number 13. MULGA snake, PSEUDECHIS australis. As if Australians didn't have enough to worry about. Unlike many other snakes which don't tend to attack unless deliberately or unwittingly provoked, the mulgus has been known to bite victims while they sleep, and often it doesn't just bite, but as a good old chew in order to inject more nerve and muscle dissolving venom. Oh, and the wound bleeds profusely too. Sweet dreams, Australians. Number 12. DUGITE, PSEUDONAJA AFFINIS. The dugite is common in urban areas and has a nervous nature. A bad combination, it would seem, because this snake is responsible for around 2/3 of hospital-treated snake bites in Perth, Western Australia. Fortunately, despite its venom being capable of causing hypertension, bleeding, and blood clots, the dugite has only made one documented kill. Number 11. Cone snail, CONUS. The cone snail is a slinking horror creeping across the ocean floor with paralytic venom, 1,000 times more powerful than morphine that's potent. The cone snail hunts fish using a biological harpoon to inject its poison. Each snail contains enough of the poison to kill 15 people, but thankfully, only one death has been recorded so far, and that was way back in 1935. Number 10. Death adder, ACANTHOPTS antarcticus. With a name like this, it's not going to be cuddly. The death adder lives up to its billing with a paralytic bite that shuts down its victims' breathing systems if left untreated. And before the availability of a working antivenom, around 50% of bite sufferers died. Oh, And did we mention it's also the fastest striking snake in the world? Number 9. Coastal taipan, Oxyuranus acutilis. One of the deadliest snakes worldwide. Thank you, Australia. The coastal type venom is highly toxic, and the first person to have caught one alive was also one of its victims, dying from its bite the very next day. The neurotoxic poison attacks the nervous system and causes blood clots. Number 8. Blue-ringed octopus, genus HAPALOCHLAENA. One of the deadliest creatures of the world. If you were bitten by the blue-ringed octopus, you might not even notice until the blindness, complete paralysis, and respiratory failure kick in. The venom administered by its often painless bite is so powerful that it can kill in minutes, and there's no known anti-venom. Number 7. Sydney funnel web spider, ATRAX robustus. Spiders are nightmare fuel for many people, but this one has fangs bigger than some snakes do, and they're hard enough to pierce through shoes and toenails. The Sydney funnel web spider is an 8-legged terror capable of bringing death through respiratory failure with its neurotoxic bite, and has been known to have killed a child in 15 minutes. Number 6. Saltwater crocodile, Crocodylus porosus. Reaching lengths of more than 20 feet and weighing in at up to 3,000 pounds of scaled muscle. Saltwater crocodiles are deadly survivors from a prehistoric age, and they aggressively prey on humans foolish enough to wander into their patch. Hugely fast and powerful, there's only one way to avoid attack. Stay away, far away. I hear Norway's nice this time of year. Number 5. Eastern brown snake, PSEUDONAJA textilis. As Indiana Jones asked, why did it have to be snakes? The eastern brown is one of the deadliest in the world. Though it rarely uses venom in its defensive bites, so only 10 to 20% of untreated attacks lead to death. That's fortunate. Sentence poison can cause convulsions, renal failure, and heart attacks. Number 4. Bull shark, Carcharhinus lucus. With a mouth bristling full of dagger-like teeth, a quick temper, and most importantly, its preference for shallow water. The bull shark is considered more dangerous to humans who also prefer shallow water than both the tiger and great white sharks. Quick bite swimmers, around 30% of its attacks are fatal. Number 3. Irukandji, Carukia barnesi. And around a cubic centimeter in size, the entire body of this tiny, fragile-looking jellyfish is covered from bell to tentacles tip in stingers. It can fire at victims. Its stings carry venom potent enough to cause deadly hemorrhaging of the brain and result in up to 100 hospitalizations each year. Number 2. Honeybee, Apis mellifera. Among all of Australia's deadly sharks, snakes, and spiders, the humble honeybee ranks one of the most dangerous creatures on the continent. Although its sting is painful and can swell up, it's the epileptic shock induced in some people by the bee's venom that can lead to death if treatment isn't forthcoming. Number 1. Box jellyfish, Chironex fleckeri. Looking as beautiful as it does alien, the box jellyfish is the most dangerous creature in Australia and has caused more than 80 deaths since the 1880s. The creature's translucent body makes it almost invisible in the water, and its stinging tentacles can inject enough momentum to kill you in just 2 minutes.